Nick's going to have to do it. Hello. How are we doing? I hope you can all hear us. We will check the chat if you could let us know, because this is a, what would you say, impromptu setup.
This is we've not long arrived and the studio is a building site. We've kind of tried to hide the unpainted walls with a Space Marine, but
we tried.
Not thinking about how cameras work. All you get is a Space Marine's crotch.
Yeah, that's not what you called it before.
It's not.
That's
But
not
I can't
what you
say that
called
on a
it
stream.
before.
I got in trouble last time.
Yeah.
But welcome to episode 39 of Top Table Live. Let us know you can hear us okay, you can see us okay, and welcome to another fortnightly dose of me and Steve talking absolute nonsense for about 90 minutes.
You say it's like another dose, but we don't actually stop talking nonsense. It's just that we film these bits.
That's true, yeah. Just some of it is recorded for everyone to watch. But we missed the last one, didn't we, as well? Is that right? Did we miss the last time?
No.
I thought we missed the last stream.
Did
I
we?
made that up.
Didn't we do it here?
We did.
What did it here?
There was something we've not done we were going to.
No, it's what you've not done. I do everything I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, that sounds about right as well. The comments are probably like erupting with like agreeing to that as well.
Yeah.
But I hope you're all well. We've got 90 minutes tonight and we're going to do our usual hangout, tell you what we've been up to, what's going on with Top Table, anything cool industry-wise, tell you what hobby we've done, if any, because we've been busy boys.
Yeah, I've done a bit.
And then literally you guys spam the comments, tell us what you've been up to, tell us what you've got going on, let us know all the stuff that's going on in the gaming world, and fire any questions at us, even if they're not gaming related. Throw it at us and we'll answer them.
Mm-hmm.
So, how's things, mate? Why don't we tell everyone what we've been up to, because we have been busy boys, haven't we?
Yeah, so I've spent a lot of time in here in the last few days. When I've not been in here, I have been painting, I've got some hobby done.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't actually see it, but this...
Hang on a minute, we need to take a little pod. Get in here, John.
Come here, Johnny.
John had one job, he was going to bring us some drinks.
Pre-stream.
He is 2 minutes...
Come here, Johnny.
Get in here.
Come here, Johnny.
He's 2 minutes late. That's like classic Top Table. So
Yeah,
look,
like 2
say hello to everyone, John.
That seems fine. Hi,
Ben,
guys.
they can only see you.
How
nuts.
are we?
It's the only time he's
You
ever
can
been...
only see me.
That's
I'm
the
the only time,
only
that
time
like...
John has ever been tall.
Yeah, that's literally
That's
it.
me.
There is absolutely no
John's
other
teeth.
reference for that.
But much love. Thank you for the drinks,
You're
John.
welcome.
Take
Thanks,
care.
John. I love John.
We're moving up in the world
Johnny.
now. We get drinks deliveries.
Love you, mate.
I know you do.
I love you, babe.
Love. That's how we do. We've made
Anyway,
it now.
yeah, we've made it. We've got streakers and everything.
So what's been going on?
So we spent a lot of time here. The table that we're actually sat at now is our new gaming area in the studio. We've got a wall here plastered with an opening ready for a big screen, which we've built and we've had it plastered.
Yeah.
The wall behind us has been plastered. Jay literally has got just offshot a big tin of paint ready to go. We were going to paint tonight after the stream, but the plaster's just not quite dry enough, so that should be ready tomorrow to paint.
Dodge that job.
Once that's done, it's then a case of furnishing the place, right? We've got curtains to come in, we've got to get all the tech wired up,
Cameras,
got
lighting,
to cut a hole in the ceiling.
all the stuff. But the Studio 2.0, as I called it, I think in another video, is coming on.
It's going to be sexy,
We're,
man.
we're getting very excited, aren't we?
it's gonna
Because
be sexy.
we've said it before, we always did stuff in here. We did a bit of painting, we did a bit of this, we did a bit of that, and we got it to usable and then just made content.
Yeah.
This is exciting because we're still making content from home. COVID taught us how to do that. That was a blessing, if there was a blessing from it. And what it means is we're holding off to get this place like singing perfect, and then we're back with a vengeance. We've got loads planned.
Yeah. I've enjoyed doing stuff at home. I think you have as well. Like we've been getting stuff out. The videos have been all right. I think you guys have enjoyed them. But I've really missed getting in here and filming like battle reports.
Yeah.
Battle reports are what we're about, really. I think
It is
at the heart of everything. So it'd be nice to get back in here, and it's going to have a whole fresh new look. We've got some new tech, which we've spoke about. We spoke about this all before, but we've got some nice stuff that we're going to get plugged in.
And we're coming back with some SBG. First back rep back.
Old
SBG.
school. Yep.
The Hobbits painted by the wonderful Gaz Brushballer versus a big pile of... Is it just ruffians or is it ruffian Dunlending? Kind of. What?
Sharky Worm, Ruffians, the new Ruffian heroes.
They're going down.
We've not chose the list yet.
On a brand new Shire board.
I thought you said something else. Then.
No.
Yes, on the new board. Just need to put a border on it. But Top Table Nick, who sat there, he's very good at putting the borders on board. So
He's dead good at doing the trim, isn't he?
Great.
He's dead good.
Best trim I've ever seen.
He's giving me... I get that look at least twice a day, just FYI, when I ask Nick to do something. But no, cool. So obviously we've got the studio coming on.
Yep.
It's looking a bit rough and ready right now, but this is a work in progress for what is going to be a pretty sexy gaming space.
It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to when lockdown does ease a little bit. People stop going out and partying, it'd be all right. In the future, getting people in and coming to film in the studio would be good.
Everyone's welcome.
We won't be coming in the door and going, excuse the mess when you walk in.
Yeah,
we'll be
sorry
very
about
proud.
this.
We'll be very proud of it.
And you can't see it as well, but even this brand new purpose-built fixed to the wall desk, it's got loads of storage underneath. It's basically a frame of Kallaxes with a beautiful surface on top, and it just means everything's going to be really functional, really practical, and awesome. But let's jump in. Let's see who's in tonight, and then we can start waffling about all our nonsense. So from the top, we've got Joe Holzman in first. Evening, everyone. Good evening, Joe. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Dan Slob is in.
How you doing, Dan?
Hello. Can't stay long, but thought I'd say hi. Hi, buddy. If you haven't, go and check out the Drawn Combat blog.
Yes.
It's a wicked little SPG resource from Dan and Will and Colm and the other guys. Sorry, I'm really bad with names. But check it out. It's awesome.
Did you see Colm's paint? It was Gandalf that he painted.
I did.
Very cool.
Posted it in the Patreon group as well. Very
cool.
nice.
Looks very nice, yeah.
Yeah, Gandalf on cart is one of my favourite models.
Very cool.
Ooh. Joe Holzman's letting us know that he's good. He's working on Groot this evening from Marvel. Are you staying up till midnight? Because at midnight they are announcing the X-Men on Twitch for Marvel Crisis.
Apparently.
No, it is. It's going to happen. Are you staying up and watching it, Joe? And would anyone who hasn't looked at Marvel's Crisis Protocol consider it now we're getting X-Men? Mate, a Gambit model. How cool is that? Exciting. I'm going to be staying up for it. Anyway, I'll stop nerding out. How's the studio looking? Like this. Bare plaster. Hole in wall. Table needs a lick of paint. But even now, you can just see how good it's going to look.
Well, how much room is there now compared to before?
Mate, we used to be falling over things in here, and we could have a second table there now. Nick's got his own little corner where he can hang out. We've got the pool table there, the hot tub's over there. I wish.
Hi, girls.
Oh, wow. But no, it's pretty awesome. And me and Nick, we've also got a second room, which is like storage. And me and Nick, definitely equal parts me and Nick as well, might I add, gutted it. And like that room that we couldn't get into or see the floor, you could get a table in there now as well. Yep. So everything's looking good.
We've got a new board rack on in there, haven't we?
We have. We've got a second board rack because Steve keeps building boards. Like tiered. Oh, it's going to be ace.
It's going to be cool, man.
Move over, Beast of War.
Yeah.
It's a new kid in
Beast
town.
of who?
I know, right? So, Alex Hart, football done. Time to unwind. Good man. I was having a laugh with Alex about all the sports he pretends to play so he doesn't make the live stream. But Michael Bray says, evening all.
How are you, Mike?
Alex is saying, hope everyone's good. We're all right. How's everyone in the chat? Everyone let each other know. Jog PLC says, evening. Just popping in to say hello while I watch Doom Patrol. I read that wrong. Doom Patrol's good. Have you watched Doom Patrol?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It when it first got in the next season due out?
That's...
is that why they're replaying?
No, I think that's Umbrella Academy. It comes out on Friday.
No, Doom Patrol as well as the second season due, I think.
Okay.
I think I might be wrong.
You might. I've seen adverts for it lately. Probably is.
Yeah, I think it might be due.
Did you guys see as well that Mantic Games announced they've got the license to make an Umbrella Academy board game? It's with Dark Horse, who they've obviously made things with before as a publisher, and they're basing it on the comics, not the TV series, like most people do, because you have to pay actors otherwise. But no, that looks exciting. And Mantic do a good job of a board game. I'll give them that. Where are we up to? Joe Monroe says, all right, lads, happy hobby hangout. We love these, don't we? As tired as we are when we get here after work.
I'm shattered today.
As soon as it kicks off, we always have fun. And it's wicked to be able to chat to you lot on the reg. Brush Baller's in.
Hey!
I've not seen Gaz in here in ages.
I know, where have you been, Gaz?
How do Gaz? I think he's been renovating his loft or something.
Oh, have you?
That's not a euphemism. He has been renovating his loft. He's been busy. Rob Camp's in from Dubai, says evening all. What up, Rob? Skull Munch, evening lads.
How you doing, Shaw?
I reckon Sean's probably unboxing a new toy today. And are you still alive, Sean? You'll know what that means, and I'll elaborate when you comment further down, mate. Tanya T says, hi all. Hey, Tanya. Rob Camp. John's here, the main man. He must be talking about a different John.
Yes.
No, we love Johnny. He's ace. Jill Monroe is enjoying payday pizza and taking a break from Minas Tirith by painting Last Alliance Elves.
Nice. We've just had pizza.
We have to eat it pretty rapid. Like I'm feeling a little bit.
So if we
full.
start burping, you know why?
Yeah. Jog PLC, that doesn't look like Agrax. No, unfortunately not. Pat Gaunt's in. Of the Battle Companies manager, says, evening guys, one of the first one of these I've made in a while. It's great to have you here, my mum. Nick Gardner, I'm here now, joust me at Gen Con, Jay. Nick's very upset that he taught me how to play Legion on TTS and I absolutely crushed him.
Because that's what all he does is tell me he's better now than his mentor.
And the thing is, like, I'm 1 for 1, why would I ever play him again? So we're never going to play again, Nick. Sorry. Rob Camp says it's strange to see you guys in the same room. It is weird, isn't it? I think there's
still a bit of a gap. We're being careful.
I mean, I like to keep that without a global pandemic. To be honest,
you got to see where his leg is.
Hey, I mean, half true given how tight this table is. John Harrop, apologies for stealing the show. Heavens knows what they do with that. Oh, bless him. Someone has to keep them alive. They've become accustomed. Keep them in the life they've become accustomed to. Yeah. Tea on demand. That's where it's at.
He's a ledge.
He's a ledge. Joe Holtzman, I am indeed. Will Stick said it was going to be wasn't going to be a long announcement anyway. It's either X-Men or an epic troll from AMG. Yeah, I mean, the teaser showed the X-Men logo drew on a bit of paper. Like, it may just be like, X-Men are coming. Here's a tease from the starter set. But it's definitely happening because it's been the thing that everybody has been screaming about since it dropped. Nick Gardner, if I don't get Gambit and Rogue in a blister at 8 p.m, I'll riot. Obviously, he's American time. Jill Remote, X-Men definitely gets me more. I'm not on all chat. We may miss loads of it. Hang on, we'll do that.
Oh,
there we go. Right. If I've missed any of you, I apologise. We're catching up.
Don't know what he's doing.
And then Skullmunch says, unfortunately not, mate. Tracking says arriving tomorrow, so I'm living today like it's my last. Been nice knowing you all. So I'm hoping Ruth's not watching.
I hope you are watching.
I mean, I hope I am, but not for the next 30 seconds.
Listen to him.
Sean might have bought a starter set for a new game set in the 41st millennium that he's not told Ruth about yet. And I think he's going to deal with it when it comes. So you hang in there, bro. You have your last night of freedom prison meal.
Do you know when I always joke, Sean, and I say things like, it's easier to get forgiveness than it is to get permission? That it's just camera talk.
That is a massive lie.
Yeah, keep your relationships.
And if we've just done the job for you, Sean, apologies, and Ruth, we love you. You don't have to paint your ents anymore.
Necrons, please.
Brushballer says, yeah, full loft conversion, so my boys can have separate bedrooms and 3 bedrooms to decorate on top of work, which is mega busy, not had time for any hobby. Yeah, man, well, hopefully it eases up soon and we get you back, because it's always a pleasure.
Big job, loft conversion, big job.
Yeah, man. And then Adam Holland says, evening, lads. Good evening, Adam. Hope you're good. So, let's jump into the first of our random tangents. What we've been up to. So we've talked about the studio. We're grafting in here.
Yeah.
Got any hobby in?
Yes.
We've had since we last did this, a big box of goodies come out.
Yeah.
Because I think the last one was on the Wednesday before it released. Is that right?
Yes.
Not even that. Like a week and a bit
before. Yeah.
So yeah, we've had the Indomitus release. So what have you been up to in the last 2 weeks of hobby?
So obviously, like you say, we got the box. I've been prior to the box being released on release day, Saturday. I dug out all my old Space Wolves that were half built and half painted, and I started to get back at them. I opened up my Prophecy of the Wolf box, which I bought when it came out and did nothing with.
Yep.
Which I do with a lot of stuff.
We all do.
I got a load of that built and primed, and started painting Ragnar, which I'm really enjoying painting Ragnar, to be fair. It's quite nice, because normally when I paint Space Marines, I'm just trying to get them done. But with Ragnar, it's nice just to sit and take my time with it and look at it and think, right, I can go a bit further with that bit. So I'm enjoying painting that. Then obviously all the new stuff from the Indomitus box ×2.
We split. You got one.
Yeah.
And we both got one. We split it. Well, I got more than one.
Yeah, you got about 8. He split with about 8 people.
I'll talk about that when I get to it.
But yeah, so just building and painting Space Marines. And that hobby-wise, I think that's it. And then a lot of time in here, like we
on release day, you managed.
On release day, we come down and got a game in.
Good to know it was memorable that me and Steve got to roll some dice together. Not happened all year.
I'm surprised you actually brought that up, because from what I remember, I absolutely walloped you.
You always let the person you're demoing to win the game. Am I right? Everyone in the chat, if you're demoing, you let them win, right?
You should have seen what he brought. I said,
we played the Indomitus set.
I said to him, look, none of us are too clued up on the rules. Let's just go like with half the box each, so 500 points. He's like, no, I want to bring that, and I want to bring that, and I want to bring all the toys. This does that, and I can buff this, and do. I went, all right then.
They're not buying it.
Smashed him.
They're not
Absolutely battered him.
We played the Indomitus set, and he did crush me. But yeah, do you know what?
I
didn't even let it happen. I have to admit.
You believe what you want.
It was that. Like, if anyone's watched the video when the new edition of Lord of the Rings come out and Steve's using a Balrog against Sam Page, it was like that.
Do you remember when you did the one shot per game thing, and I just one die 6
straight up in Thunder? Yeah, it's great, fantastic, great times. Everyone play AOS. No, but no, it was good. We got to hang out for the day.
It was good. It was good.
We got to play a game of Dominus, and we met someone.
Oh, we did.
We met
someone about that.
I'll carry him through what he's been up to.
We
met a very nice man.
Yeah, Mr. Two Thin Coats himself.
Yeah, he pre-ordered his stuff from Elements. We came in to collect it, and he stopped and had a chat with me and you for about 20 minutes, didn't he? He was a nice man.
Yeah, he was very nice, very nice.
Telling us about what hobby he's up to, kind of post GW. We had a good chat about Ice and Fire, because that's a game me and him both play. And just, he was with Roger as well, who's like his cameraman. I think they worked together at GW, and now they've set this up. And they're kind of business partners in it, and they're both lovely.
Yeah, great.
He's just as nice in person as
he was
on videos.
He was really nice. We was able to kind of have an intimate chat with him before he went into the shop and got bombarded.
Yeah,
as bombarded as you could get in lockdown.
Because I was semi-working, I didn't have to pop my head in the shop, and without being obvious to just telling people to leave me alone, I was like, social distancing, and everyone just went. Yeah. And I think he was quite appreciative of that. But really nice man, and good to see him down here.
Yeah, it was nice to see him. Hopefully we'll see more of him.
And if he takes that 10 quid I give him for 12 painting tutorials, we're laughing, but I'm not holding my breath. For now. So that's what you've been up to.
Yeah, what about you?
Mate, I have been, maybe not hobby-wise, but gaming-wise, I've been mental. So of course, the last one was 2 weeks ago. Indomitus came out. I worked 50 odd hours instead of in 3 days. Because we had a huge day on the Friday shipping it to everybody who bought it. We then had a midnight opening. Nick was here by my side as my brother in arms till 2 a.m. And then I was back in at 8 a.m. I was here all day Saturday, and we had a busy week up to it. So Indomitus release was crazy. And that has been the bulk of what I've been doing. But on the Saturday we managed to stealth a game as well. On Saturday evening, me and Top Table Nick had an incredible game. And those of you who are like us, jumping into 40k, just play the Indomitus box into each other, and we played a mission, but we didn't use stratagems other than a CP reroll, so we left some of the more technical stuff out. We didn't use battalions, and we did use Overwatch, but we kept it super simple and just played the Indomitus starter set, and we had a great time, didn't we? Even though I was knackered, it was. I can honestly say it was way more fun than I expected. I knew I'd enjoy the new edition because I played a lot of 8s and I could see the differences. But it was wicked. It's good fun.
I mean, a lot of you guys already play 40k, so you'll be fully aware. But it seems a little bit more rules heavy, but not in the sense that you trip over yourself with it. If that makes sense.
Yes.
It's kind of makes sense why everything's there.
There's some comparing it to SPG as well. There's some really clean bits like. How many years did it take you to memorise the wound chart on SPG?
Yeah.
With 40k, it's...
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Did it take me?
You're still doing it.
That's not like... It's 2 more.
2 more is 5s, 4 more is 6s. Yeah, but with this, it's just... If your strength's higher, it's 3s. If your strength's lower, it's 5s. And then if you ever hit double either way, it's 2s and 6s.
Yep.
And by turn 3... Turn 1 we were fumbling through. By turn 3 you were like, right Jay, fuzz to wound. You could see the core mechanics of the engine just clicked.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it helps when you just roll 6s.
I mean, that's all you do anyway. 1s and 6s. Steve's had dice in the microwave for 4 months now, and they've come out hot. But no, it's great fun. It's a really good, clean system, and I'm really looking forward to get stuck into more.
Yeah, I can't wait to play with my walls.
Yeah, and obviously everyone else, by the way, let us know any questions you want to ask us, gaming related or not, and let everybody who's chatting. We want to hear what you guys are doing hobby-wise as well in the comments, because we're going to get to it. But aside from... Go on.
I was going to say another thing you've done, I don't know, is... Well, you've done it, but it's on the channel, is the new show.
Yeah, we'll cover that in a sec. I'm working up to it. It's all right. You get comfortable, Sausage. Jeez. I've got this. So aside... People say I talk too much in these things. Just a little bit. So aside from playing games, I've painted a Necron army.
Well...
Nick's painted a Necron army. Nick has very kindly accepted my pleading to paint my Necrons for me because I'm mad busy. And then I somehow found time to start building some custodes.
Slammed. I'm too busy to paint this, Nick. Can you
check
paint
this model I've just built?
Yeah. Oh, I've just bought him out.
I know. So Nick and they're looking wicked as well. The glow looks good. We've got like a brass and metal thing. You're going to see them on the channel very soon. But Nick smashed the painting on my Necrons. Very excited. And I've been gluing together some custodes because I reckon they're just like gold flesh wash dry brush.
Yeah,
it's my sort of army.
Maybe.
So hobby wise, I've just been gluing. I've not had much hobby time, but it's just been building models. Like on the Saturday of release, when we were watching the Warhammer live stream, we sat and built a box and just hanging out. But yeah, so let's talk about YouTube channeling because we've done a thing that doesn't happen very often. We released some videos.
I think let's do an overview of. Because anyone, if there's
too much.
Yeah, he talks too much. If there's anyone in the chat, I don't know if there is that's new. Is it? And people at Sold that may just have been busy over the last few years. A few things have happened. So
Yes.
we went from 3 hosts to 2.
Yep.
Ben left us. You've seen the video. It was basically through lockdown. He started to reassess how he was spending his time and things like that. So he's decided to take a step back. You'll still be seeing him popping up and down again on battle reports and the odd things like that.
We're chatting to him today and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm sure there'll be announcements that he makes in the near future. So that happened. The new studio happened, which we spoke in depth about, and we kind of decided, because we've been out of here for so long with lockdown and everything like that, rather than just coming back and picking up where we left off, and then with Ben making the decision that he made, we kind of just decided, didn't we, that it's kind of, this is an opportunity for us, because it was never the right time to sort of start from a clean slate before, because we always had something to do. We're always trying to get content
and like you say,
out.
We never finished the studio. Just like, let's just do
like,
something.
We need to get content out. You know, we've got patrons, we've got this, we've got that. We need to keep people happy. Blah blah blah. But this is the perfect opportunity now, rather than coming out of lockdown and going straight in there and just picking up where we left off. Let's get the studio how we want it to be. Let's give Top Table the push that we want to give it, and give it the time and effort that we want to give it. And
even like planning, like COVID, Ben leaving, all these things, we've kind of enforced taking a step back on us. And in doing that, we've kind of gone, like you say, here's how we want the studio to be. Not just because it'll look mega, but also it'll be efficient, so we can film more, less stress. You wouldn't believe how many videos we put in the bin because of tech. And
well, I mean, as an example, coming in here to film a battle report in the past.
Whoa.
So a battle report might take, 3 hours to film?
More.
Something like that. But prior to actually turning the cameras on or pressing record, we'd be messing about with lights, replugging cameras in, wires, and then you're like, oh, the program that records everything isn't working, what's going on here? Because we unplugged everything and we were changing things all the time. So we don't want to do that no more. We want to plug it in once, leave it, walk in that door, press go, play the game, and then just take the footage home and edit it. So it will save us tons and tons of time.
Like, it rang true with me. I found a memory card this week, and it was the God Tier battle report I did with Will Pintar, and ignoring the hour setting up because nothing was like calibrated properly, and the tearing down and leaving, I had 5.25 hours of video footage on that card for a 70-minute back rep. So the hours that go in are huge, and we've both got kids and all that lot. So taking the time now to make sure it's as streamlined as possible means that we'll always deliver on what we are, more often than previous. Make sure that what we say we're going to give to the channel in terms of content happens, right?
Yeah, because there's loads of times we say, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and then for reasons like that, it's just unforeseeable things haven't happened.
Correct.
And editing as well. So editing a battle report,
It's a monster, isn't it?
it's about 10 hours. So you're in here filming it for 3-4 hours, and then it's about 10. The way we edit them anyway, it's about 10 hours.
Yeah.
About 10 hours, and I think we kind of get through it quite efficiently. Like,
The editing's probably the thing we do fastest.
yeah.
That makes sense.
But there's tons of time, and we're just trying to make sure that the time that we do give to the channel, we make as we make the most use out of it, is what I'm trying to say.
But like as we were saying, to come back a little bit, because tangent, we've also kind of looked and gone, okay, what type of content do we want to make? And then we tried that on Monday, didn't we?
Yes.
So we've launched a video. It's called Tabletop News. That might not be its final name. We spent about an hour on the phone trying to give it a name.
It's grown on me.
Is it growing on you?
Growing on me.
And what we're going to do is, it's a weekly show. We're aiming for a Monday release, but that might move. But once it's set, it will stay there.
Yes.
It's going to be a constant, every single, Nick's chuckling, it's going to be a constant release every week. And it's basically your show. So we're going to cover anything cool we've seen in the tabletop industry.
Yep.
Anything going on with Top Table.
Yep.
Any like cool GW pre-orders, anything like that.
New stuff, news, anything that's hot on, the chat forums on Facebook.
Community, there's a community section which is effectively like, look at what X, Y, and Z have been working on from the hobby
I
roll
really
call.
like that's my favourite bit.
That's my favourite bit too. And basically it's going to be like a 10 to 15 max, ideally, minute video, which is like a weekly video from us where we give you news from the tabletop industry and kind of what we've got going on and stuff like that. And it's something that I think, if it gets 3 months of consistency, could be something that's a really cool resource and something you guys might look forward. Like, it's Monday, it means I can watch like the hobby roundup
But with
video
it being
or whatever.
10-15 minutes, you commute to work, or you're in the car, you sat in traffic in the car on the way to
just
work in
listen
the
to
morning, you can just listen to it.
There's loads of pictures and stuff, but you can just listen to it. But
just listen to
so we're also really assessing what we're going to do in terms of content, and I think it just means we're going to bring the best we can, because that's the aim now. It's like, right, we're going to do everything right, everything 100%, full tilt, and we'll see what we can do, because I reckon we can do something special.
Yeah.
And let's stop rambling about our dreams for the channel now. We keep going back to it.
Basically, there's a lot more structure now than there
we're a
was
bit
before.
excited, aren't we? And
I'm very excited. I've got fire in my belly again, which is nice.
So, yeah, basically I've been painting a Necron army. There you go. Right, let's have a look in the chat. So, Nick Gardner, it's still the damn Terminators. I'm not that far. Adam Hook, so David Vaughan, love Indomitus, but these damn Necrons are so thin. Do you know what? Everyone's moaning about the Necrons. I had no issue with them, and I built them. Even Nick I built them.
And he breaks everything.
Everybody's saying the Warriors are grim, and literally you glue the two gun arms together, you glue the head on the chest plate, and then them 3 bits just go together. Like I think the first 10 I stressed out on, but like once you get a system with it, it's like pieces 1 to 5 are Necron Warrior 1, 6 to 10 are 2, and when you know the order to glue it together, because you put both arms in, which are really small, but then you just stick the chest plate on and that like pins it.
Yeah, because they're all the easy build, aren't they?
They are. They're built for. Obviously, I did glue them, but they're built for no glue, so they're tight. But I thought they were all right, you know.
Yeah, the Space Marines. I didn't expect the Space Marines to be the easy build type.
You didn't.
No,
the whole box is right.
Yeah, the whole box. I didn't know they were going to be.
Yeah, but have you seen the multi-part blade guard? Ooh, they're pretty. Anyway, I had to stop painting so much. It was consuming all things. Yeah, he's painting like Noise Marine, so he's got like leopard print and hazard stripes and the stuff you just don't want to do.
Crazy person.
Till they invent a contrast paint that does all that. Not interesting. Pat Gaunt's painting up his Tau Firebird. Pat's Tau are looking amazing. They're looking real good, my man. Everyone as well, go and share your work on the Top Table Gaming community. And we hit 1,500 members this year. We can't do that. We can do that.
Can we do that?
Yeah, there we go.
That is a massive achievement.
Took some welly on Sunday. I was determined we were going to hit it on Sunday.
Yeah, I think we got people's like mums and dads on that night.
Yeah. I made 12 Facebook accounts. No, I'm joking. But it's great. There's 1,500 of us in a really cool hobby community group. And much love for everyone who's joined.
Do you know what I like about that group?
No idea.
I liked when I'm taking part in something and getting into discussion or showing things, or sometimes I like just to flick through and not even get involved, just read what people
I love the roll call
about.
on it, because I always make a point of kind of replying to everyone and go and having a chat with everyone about what they're working on. And I look forward to it that much. I kind of allocate a bit of my Sunday to it now. I love it. It's usually Sunday morning I'll reply to everyone. And I love sitting there with a coffee, just scrolling through what everyone's painted.
Yeah.
It's great, isn't it? It's what shall I get Nick to
you know what's going to be really cool? When we have a top table do.
A shindig.
Everyone's invited.
Are we having a shindig?
A shindig.
Oh, you're bringing your dancing shoes?
I always wear my dancing shoes, mate.
Oh yes. We're going to do events again soon. Oh, we're not spoiling any more about that tonight, but talks have happened. Skullmunch, she covered her ears in case it was a secret, so I'm still clear. Earmuffs. I used to do that with Oscar.
He definitely hasn't bought Indomitus.
No. Ooh. Right. That wasn't me. That was not me.
Sean, do not tell me secrets. You should know this by now.
Yeah.
I cannot hold my...
Stuart D. Hayes, the Mank Turner. Evening all, first time here. Good evening, mate. I'm going to assume you're a Mancunian, which is awesome.
Yeah, he's commented on... He commented on my video the other day.
Oh, is it Dave?
He comes here.
Yeah, hello. I know who it is. Silly me. Nick Gardner, yes.
Well, the picture is tiny on there.
Yeah, true. Only polite to let the other person win. I'm teaching them the game unless they become an insufferable smug orc. See, everyone says I'll let you win. It's fair.
No, I didn't.
Rob Camp, I've got my Indomitus landing on Friday. Mate got them ordered to his and got them on Monday, and he has not touched them. Getting both sets of Marines, and he's getting the crons over a few beers. That sounds like a pretty solid evening.
It'll be a lot of beers. Let me tell you, it'll be a lot of beers. The
Yeah.
text I'm putting together, them bad boys.
The Space Marines, they look easy.
Yeah, they're not hard to put together. There's just a lot of it.
Oh yeah, like I said, I built the Necron set. We got a demo set for Element Games, so I put it together a couple of weeks before release. And it was like a full day, wasn't it? Like it was a full 10-hour day with distractions and chatting and coffee and stuff. But like usually I'll throw a starter set together in 2 to 3 hours. I love building models, and I was like, towards the end of it, I was like, I'm enjoying it, but why is this taking so long? But you forget how much is in a box.
Yeah,
It's
a big box.
Like 30 odd models per side or something.
It's a big box.
It's insane. Will, Rob is obviously saying it'll be awesome. Do you want to take over from... broke it. Dave Blackmore?
I cannot
Shall I carry on?
Yeah, you carry on.
He's got old eyes, bless him. Dave Blackmore,
It's all the painting I've been doing.
local lad as well, who's smashing some SBG, posted his Rohan in the
Yeah,
book.
no, Dave, yeah.
He's saying, is that the person who had a demo at Altrincham Gaming Club years ago that me and you observed and were getting annoyed about? And I'm not going to say any more than that on camera.
No, it's a different person, but
Rhymes with Crave Boland.
no. But,
That's not that one. Okay.
But Dave got into Middle Earth. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dave. If you're the same Dave Blackmore, got into Middle Earth a while ago, and then I think sort of drifted out, and he's coming back in. But yeah, he did play. But he's been down here. I think he's been to one of the Desolation events.
Nice. Well, as soon as you're comfortable with the restrictions, Element Games is obviously open and social distance. Get yourself down here. We'd love to give him a game, get him back into it.
I think I've played you, Dave.
He's going to let us know. Let's see what happens. Alex Haas has got to go now, boys. Was nice to be back. Been a while. Should have some pics for the chat of my in the morning for my Minister related. Enjoy, boys. Nice. Much love, my friend. Frederick Schulz is in. Good evening, everyone. Just come back from watering the plants in the garden. How far away is your garden? How is everyone? I'm working on some Battle Companies conversions. Nice. I love seeing because like you're busy with the channel and us. There's not enough SPG conversions in the world. You don't do as many as you used to. We should start an SPG.
Frederick does a lot. So Frederick is a regular for Battle Streams in Middle Earth.
Yeah.
He's always there.
He's that viewer.
Big up Fred.
He's the viewer.
And he's always doing a lot of like conversion-y type stuff, which is quite cool. Quite good. Does a lot of cool stuff.
We should, you know what I might do? We should start an SPG conversion thread in the group. That'd be cool just to get them all in one place and have a look at what people are doing.
Because
you're going to start chopping up models, aren't you?
Models up again. And
to be honest, if it gets you something doing on your Friday night battle streams, then we've won because I've not seen you do anything.
It's Sunday night this week.
Sunday night.
Sunday night this week.
Anyway, let's crack on. So Aaron Noonan Guy is in. Much love, my friend. He says, watch the How to Play on the channel and it seems more streamlined this season. Yeah. I think that's the general consensus. I've probably not played enough to comment myself, but that's what I hear. It's what the cool kids say. David Vaughan says, he's putting Indominus together and breaking these darn Necrons in the process. It's easy peasy. Jill Monroe, hadn't heard Ben was off, but sad, all the best to him. Yeah, very much so. Frederick Schulz, rest in peace, Ben. Ben's part of the channel. One of the few nice people who had the honour of getting a Noppers. I want to know?
It's a chocolate bar.
It sounds like an act that you're not allowed to talk about. Anyway, we're way too PG for that. Matt Martin's in. What up, my friend? Hi guys, how's it going? Good to see you back. It's good to be back. And Matt's stuff wasn't painting, granted, but he was in Tabletop News episode 1. Showed off. He had a mega. Did you see his Indomitus haul? Yeah. It's like box, start collecting. Yeah. Fabius Bile. Can't wait to see it painted because I love Matt's work. Yeah, he changes the system of the projects he's on every roll call, but I love Matt's work. It's awesome. Can't wait to see what you've got for me this weekend. Jill Monroe, nothing wrong with working smarter instead of harder. Yep. Yeah, we've never worked smart or hard, so we've got to turn one of them on, right? Nick Gardner says, top table news or top table tabloids. They're good suggestions, my man. We'll mull them over.
Tabletop, not top table. Tabletop tabloid. I like tabletop tabloids.
TTT. Trip T. T3. No. Battle Games in Middle Earth. Hey, fellas. Painting Easterlings. Thought I'd pop in for a bit. Easterlings, man. So good. Love Easterlings.
Do you know who that is?
I do, because I was chatting to him about Easterlings on the group the other day. Is it Harry Parker?
Yes!
I'm not completely useless at everything. Good to have you in, Harry. I'm sweating.
I like putting him on the spot.
Hey, buddy. Just call everyone buddy and pal. Frederick Sills says, top tabletop news. I couldn't say that 5 times.
Yeah.
I'm getting dizzy reading
I'd end up saying something I shouldn't.
Top tabletop news. Right, Skullmunch, you're trolling now. I'll tell Russo about the second Indomitus that's coming if you carry on, son. Jill I'm going to have a message by the time this stream finishes. Jill Monroe, nothing beats the B1 droids and the Legion Star. I believe so. They're a bit of an acquired taste to build. Still out on my evening walk, guys, so I'll catch up with you later, says Aaron. Take care, my man. Enjoy your walk. Dave Blackmore, I've played against Steve with my Iron Hills when I first got them, and now I'm back. Nice.
I remember you, Dave. I remember you, and I knew that I played you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I can't remember how.
It's rare you remember. You don't know what you had for tea last night.
No.
That's impressive. Reese Taylor's in. All right, Steve. All right, Jay. How you doing? You pair of legends. What are you working on hobby-wise? First of all, I got to see Reese on Friday night. He swung in for the midnight opening.
I was jealous.
So
everyone needs a bit of Reese in their life.
I gave him like a virtual hug because I couldn't do a proper one, and he was watching me run around like an headless chicken. But we did have a quick 5-minute catch up, and I look forward to seeing you again soon, man. But hobby wise, we've been working on the studio. Is the quick version because we covered it.
Check out our. If you go back in our videos, there is one of what we just started live streaming battle reports for Middle Earth just before lockdown here, and Reese did feature in one of them. So check that out. I don't want to give anything away, but someone who none of us knew on the
Now a Patreon Don.
on the internet felt that sorry for him. They bought him a drink.
They donated.
They sent money.
They sent money to the stream to buy him a beer.
They sent money. They wired money to buy him a drink at the bar.
I forgot about that. Yeah, we're all running around streaming and commentating, and we could see it happening. And someone literally sent him the money for a pint to kind of make him feel that. I forgot about that.
Give him a virtual pat on the back.
Oh, Reese, we'll get you in another one soon, mate, and we'll get you playing against my son Oscar or something, just to balance the playing field. Sorry. Frederick Schulz, garden is not far away. I just realised there's a top table stream, and I hope you ran back. Like, hose went over the wall. Yeah. I nearly said you kicked the dog out of the way, but that'd be a bit horrible, wouldn't it? And Harry's, of course, saying lol, lol, lol. So, that's pretty much us caught up. Everyone else, let's hear some questions now. Do you want to talk about SBG? Do you want to talk about Quest of the Ring Bearer? Do you want to talk about 40k? Throw some questions below, because this stream keeps going with the stuff you guys want to waffle about.
Yeah.
I have a theory about Quest of the Ring Bearer.
I was just about to say, what's your theory?
Right, so Indomitus is now here.
Yes.
And every Sunday night, GW put out a pre-order next week, and it's basically what's coming out in 2 weeks.
Yep.
But you can pre-order the following Saturday.
Yeah.
So the Sunday before Indomitus come out, we were all kind of shocked because it wasn't more Indomitus stuff. Mm-hmm. It wasn't Space Marine and Necron books. It wasn't any of that. It was Aeronautica stuff and a little bit of Blood Bowl stuff, I believe, right? So it was specialist game stuff. So I'm like, and I think I said it on the last stream before it happened, that there's two ways they do it. It'll either be 40k for a month now, or week on, week off, week on, week off, week on, week off to keep other product ranges going.
Yeah. Plus, it has been.
Plus, they've got a month of catch up to do where they should. And so we saw that, and I was like, interesting. And then the week after, I was like, which is the article that went up last Sunday, so it goes up for pre-order this Saturday. I was like, this is going to be Indomitus again. And again, it's not. And they did tease us, because when I was scrolling through the article, the Middle-earth banner pops up, and I was like, ha! It's profile cards. I did get excited, but then I scrolled a bit more, it's profile cards.
Yeah.
So we've had 2 weeks after Indomitus that isn't Indomitus, and then we had a live stream I think about this stuff way too much. We had a live stream on Saturday. We had a Twitch. Obviously, Ben has moved to a new channel, and he was streaming with Adam Troke.
Did you sort your Twitch out?
Shush. And they were talking, it looks like the new stuff they announced, like the Codex Necrons, the Codex Space Marines.
That cool tank.
The new Predator.
Yeah.
Well, the Primaris Predator is basically what it is. Badass stuff. We'll talk about that in a bit.
Yep.
Mental note.
I want one.
But they basically went, this is October. So a bit of me thinks maybe we're not going to get anything till October now, because Indomitus kicked him in the arse. There's no secret. Or if we get stuff sooner, it might be like the Sinal King, but I think the book's usually the next thing. But what it means is we've now got a window where we thought it was going to be 40k that it's not. Mm-hmm. And I called it on Tabletop News 1. I think Quest of the Ring Bearer is going to be in a Warhammer community article this Sunday. And if I'm right, you all have to join the Patreon.
Up for pre-order?
Just throwing it out there, yeah. Well, it'll be up for pre-order the Saturday after, so we'll get it. So it'll go... I'm gonna get a calendar. I'm gonna timeline this back.
I think
so. They're gonna announce
what my call is.
It's gonna go up for pre-order on Saturday the 8th.
So
on the 15th.
I don't think it is.
Why?
I think Aomer and the best of White Dwarf is.
I think they've got so much products to get out there, and we know they work so far ahead. They've got 4 weeks to catch up on. I think we're getting Aomer with the book.
You're just arguing with yourself. But let's see what happens.
What do you guys think?
Let's see what happens.
But
what would you want first? Aomer and the White Dwarf supplement,
Everyone's gonna want.
or Quest of the Ring Bearer?
What do you want first?
I want it all, but
is it the model or the book?
The book.
It's the book, innit? Like, just because it gives you so new ways to play.
It's just new. Mm. Like, I think I've said this before. Like Aomer, it's a great model. Can't wait to get my hands on it. But you get your new model, you open it, you have a look at the sprue, and you're like, yeah. And then that's it. The excitement's done. But with a book, you can put the kettle on, make a brew, sit down, flick through it, smell it, then flick through it again.
Yeah.
You know?
No, hey, be careful. No, 100%, and I think that's definitely what I'm excited for as well. And it gives us so much content to make. What content do you guys want to see from Quest of the Ring Bearer?
Cool content. It's everything cool that happens in the first 3 movies. Mm-hmm. Isn't it?
It is.
It's like all the cool scenes. You got Weathertop, you got Bree, everything. Mount Doom,
Blackgate.
I
know we've got Legendary Legions, but now we're going to get the ability to play these, but with a custom fellowship. Do you know what? I'm going to be controversial.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about playing a fellowship that isn't the fellowship.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm like, I think it.
I'm like, nah,
I feel a bit,
it's got to be them now.
yeah, I feel a bit like.
Like, I'm gonna try it because it's fun, but a bit of me just leave it alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just turn it into one of the Hobbit films
yeah,
if you
there's
match, you know.
There's only one fellowship for me. Don't mess around with it. Leave it. If it ain't broke.
That's it. So I genuinely think this Sunday we're going to see a Warhammer community article that says, "Here's what we're releasing: Quest of the Ring Bearer, Aomer, something else is coming." I can feel it in the waters.
What we will do though, because we know it's having the custom fellowship in there. I think we should make our own fellowship in secret using the rules in the book, and have a fellowship off on camera.
See if we can both try and build the best fellowship we can, and then throw them at each other.
Yeah.
I'm down. Would you guys watch that fellowship off live on Top 10? But do you know my other reason behind my big ridiculous theory? Jay Clare was on the Warhammer Community podcast.
I thought he was going to drop something.
No, I didn't think he would because they don't let him spoil on that. But like, GW are a very smart global entity that coordinate all their marketing, everything else. Now, either Jay Clare was on there to fill a hole and it's 4 weeks away, or Jay Clare was on there because it's this Sunday.
Or maybe they knew that Middle Earth fans were missing Jay Clare's face.
I mean, who doesn't miss Jay Clare's
I mean?
face? Yeah. Do you know, I had a chat with him last week. I dropped him a message because I don't know if you watched Zorp's review of the 40k rules.
I didn't watch the full video.
But there's a hilarious line which is...
Oh, yeah. No, I know what you're going to say. Yeah, I've seen that bit. Yeah,
there's a line and it's something like...
take a leaf out of Jay Clare.
Crusade mode. Crusade mode is basically battle companies on steroids, but it's not very clear. So what I suggest they do is roll out of their cubicles, slide down the office, and have a chat with Jay Clare. And I sent it to Jay Clare and found it very hilarious. But no, Jay Clare is a lovely man. God, I can't wait to see everyone again at events.
I keep.
Do you know what? I should have been with Jay Clare last weekend at Vengeance.
Well, I keep thinking things like, and I think, oh no, I can't. Can I? Because I was going to throw. You know what? Why don't we just go to Warhammer World for today? I think we can't.
Not yet.
We can't.
Until the world's fixed. Not yet.
Until people stop cramming on the beach and going to the pub.
I know.
I don't mind going to the pub, but not on a Saturday night when it's hammered.
Do you know what was weird? I went to a restaurant like in the city centre, and it was weird. I was with one of my good mates, also my boss, and we went for an Indian, our favourite place, because we've not been able to go out and eat for months. And I said to him halfway through, I'm like, it feels like we're on a first date, and I'm like, I know ya, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, and like everything's a little bit like awkward, and it was weird, and I enjoyed it, but I'm probably not rushing to like eat out again. Not because like it felt very safe, but just it wasn't enjoyable. I just I'm gonna wait until things just get normal.
I don't want to go to the pub with all the restrictions in place. I want to go to the pub the way I used to go to the pub.
Yeah, I miss the pub. I would love for me and you to go for a pint. I mean, you're there, but nothing's perfect, right?
It's the only reason you go.
Weekender, like events, can't wait.
I've got a night out for ages. Ooh. This is the longest I've ever gone without a night out.
Yeah, but like
when did it start? Was it March?
Yeah, pretty much. To be fair though, throughout lockdown, you've basically bought shares in Moretti. Yeah. You've been on YouTube every night drinking.
Put loads of weight on as well. Put loads of weight on drinking and eating. Yeah. I mean, I started a cooking YouTube channel. Yeah.
I've started one as well today.
Yeah, you did.
So my little boy wanted to start a YouTube channel today, so we've set up a brand new. He does watch these. We've set up Aussie Plays, and our first video that we're filming this week.
Subscribe now.
I've not shared it anywhere. Our first video that we're filming this week is me and him doing a sour sweet eating challenge. I had to order 20 quid's worth of sour sweets.
Why didn't we think of that?
I know, it'd be class, wouldn't it? Should we do it? But yeah, so there. Anyway, so yeah, that's that is my theory about Quest of the Ring Bearer. But it's interesting. What do you guys think about the custom fellowship? Will it feel weird making your own? Are you looking forward to it? Are you not? But I'm like so attached to Lord of the Rings. When anyone says, "Oh, Lord of the Rings should have done this differently," I'm like, "No, stop it, go away."
But I'm not that. I mean, I'm not that with the Hobbit movies though. Like everyone, I know they get a lot of stick and people moan about them.
I don't mind them.
Loads of CGI, but I'd rather have them than not. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, we're going to get another load of sort of silver screen content, aren't we, when the series drops in a couple of years?
Yeah.
So that'll be good. No doubt that'll get a load of hate as well, but.
Yeah, true. So you guys let us know. Are you looking forward to Quest of the Ring Bearer? What do you think we're going to get? When do you think we're going to get it as well? And make sure you keep the chat going with stuff you want to ask us. So let's jump back in. I think we're about here. So Jimmy Max says, "Evening dudes, what up my friend? Good to have you in." Skullmunch says, "Ring Bearer for me." Reese Taylor wants everything.
Yeah,
I mean,
same.
we all want everything.
Yeah.
But The good thing about the way they're doing the new releases is when you get in the plastic clan packs of like Pippin and Gandalf and Saruman and Grima and all that, it's not like it's other than when they did the Dundon stuff. Like it's manageable to take a hero model that you've got painted and just like I'm just going to work on a Saruman. You've got a beautiful new sculpt and it's a couple of nights work and it's not over-facing when a new thing comes. Obviously, Scouring of the Shire was the huge curveball on everything because we didn't expect it, and then it came with 4 million Forge World models. Sorry, guys.
Was it 13? Was it 13?
There's now about 26 Hobbit heroes because I've got them all in there.
But I think the new ones that came out, I think it was 13. Might be wrong.
Interesting as well, Gaz. The beautiful Hobbit army you painted for me is now in one of the cabinets in Element Games
ready to
on
go,
show.
man.
But do you know what I realised?
It's going to be the first one in here that gets.
It's going to be the first one on camera. But do you know what I realised? I sent him all the stuff. We picked up the Forge World stuff at the open day, and I never thought to get dismount models for the Fellowship because I just got Scouring of the Shire, and in my head I went, "Cool, that's Frodo, Sam, Merry, Pippin, done." No dismounts. So like, if anyone shoots me ponies, I'm in trouble.
Guess what's getting shot?
Tactic, turn 1, shoot the ponies.
Yeah, if you ain't got a model, mate, can't play it.
WYSIWYG, can't put it on the table. It ain't there. But yeah, I might be sending you them soon, guys. But much love. So where we at? I can't see my eyes, man.
Reese.
There. We want everything yet. Adam Holland, Steve, how's the Space Wolves coming on? How are the Space Wolves
Coming on.
How much have you got painted? Because you've got. There's about 1,000 points of Ultramarines.
Yeah, there's plenty of Ultramarines. So I mean, as soon as we're ready to film, I can film with Space Wolves.
Could you do similar to what we played last week? And could you do like 1,000 points
of Space Wolves? Probably not Space Wolves.
500.
Probably 500. Yeah, but Ultramarines I could probably do 1,000.
Have you got any Wolfen yet? They are sick.
Not built.
And
because the sprues are sat on my desk because I want the shields for my Space Wolf Blade Guard.
Somebody who did that,
but then I want my Wolfen to have shields.
Was it Matt Prescott who did something different with his white?
I don't know, but if anyone's got Wolfen shields that they're not using,
this guy.
Hook this guy up, man. Come on, make it happen.
Who wouldn't use Wolfen shields though? Because they go on the kit. Or do they not? Do they have multiple build options?
Yeah, it's an option.
Is the shields the right way to build them? Storm shields and thunder axes?
Not necessarily, but apparently a red today will be.
Right.
Because of some changes that are going to be.
We don't know yet, do we?
I don't know enough about the game to make an educated comment on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need shields, man. Come
on. Frederick Schulz, I want Quest of the Ringbearer. I hope there'll finally be a Serif Ungol Legend of the Legion. I think there has to be.
Yeah, there will be.
Question for the chat. Question for Steve. We're going to get, ignore Aomer.
New Shagrat.
We're going to get 3 new models. What are they?
3?
I'm going to give you 3. Yeah, okay, but you've got to pick 3. If we're going to get 3 new models from the Ringbearer timeline, you're straight in. Go on then.
Boromir.
Yeah.
Aragorn.
Yeah. No, you're wrong on both.
Boromir, Aragorn.
He's wrong. Not that any of us know other than like Jay Clare, but he's wrong.
Boromir.
What do you guys reckon? What models we're getting?
See, it could be. Well, it's not 3, it's 4. It could be 4 new Hobbits. But I think we're going to get a new Fellowship.
Pick 3 models.
No.
You've got to.
Picking a Fellowship, mate.
Okay.
Screw you.
Right, okay. I'm going to go completely non-Fellowship. You ready? Treebeard.
Shagrat.
No. Treebeard.
Shagrat.
No. Treebeard.
Shagrat.
Lurtz.
So what... This we've talked about this loads. We've talked about it here. We've talked about it on the GBHL stream. We're not going to get Fellowship as one set. It is going to be split up, like they did with the Dwarves. But it's not necessarily going to be a blister pack of all good. Through speaking to, and it's Damien who planted the seed in my head. I think Lurtz and Boromir are going to be in the same blister,
like a Ambush at Ammonhen, like that set, but redone.
Yeah,
that'd be cool if they did. Sets that weren't here's an army. If they did like here's a scene from the movie,
and I think you're going to get like an alive Boromir and a nearly dead Boromir.
Arrows in chest. Yeah. Why would they redo that? We don't need 2 dead Boromirs. I mean, he does die in everything.
It's not available anymore.
Is he not?
No.
Oh no, it's the Warhammer. Isn't it a Warhammer World exclusive?
I don't even think it's Warhammer exclusive anymore.
It was for a while, wasn't it?
I think the last event there, they said this is your last chance of getting it. Whatever's in there, that's it.
Interesting. But yeah, for me, I think it's Lurtz, it's Treebeard, and it's Shelob.
I don't think Shelob. What can they do new to Shelob?
Make it so you can build it without swearing and throwing it at a wall.
No, if you're a pro like me, you can build it no problem.
Nick built one. It's not nice, is it? You built Will's. It's horrible.
But the model is great. It's a lovely model.
Do you know what else I think we could get? A new Kellerborn as well. Maybe a new Haldir Keller, like new Tom Bombadil. It's an excuse to do a new profile.
No.
That works in the game.
I think we're going to get a new Chagrat.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I'd like a new Gothmog model just because of how bad the model is as well. It's Terraria. It's
Terraria.
It's
terrible.
It's terrariumable. It's in a fish tank.
I don't mind the.
Oh, it's messed up. I know he's got a goofy face anyway, but like the scale's wrong. He's flat. Like the model is literally flat.
Well, there's a
Looks like
couple
you've
of them,
pushed-
isn't there? Which one are you talking about?
The war leader one.
There's the one that's like, Chagrat, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chagrat's not quite.
Oh no, sorry, no, I do mean Gothmog. But no, the one where he's like that from Middle Earth magazine.
Yeah, that was
That's
the first
awful.
one. That was a bit naff. That one.
Did they redo him?
Yeah, there's another one where he's kind of stood up straight and he's pointing with his sword. He's got his.
This is like first class viewing, right? We should do a guess the model round where you just pose.
Because we'd be terrible at it.
Yeah, we would. But let us know what you guys want to see from Crest of the Ring Barrel. What you think we might get.
Be a
next.
long game.
Someone said something bad because Nick's wetting himself over there reading the comments. So we're going to get to something bad in about 8 minutes.
Yes, Ruth.
I don't know where
It's
we're
about
up to.
time you got back at it. I've just seen your comment.
I am lost. Aaron Noonan Guy, I think Iama first, because I honestly believe that he will be a host of new model release along with a book that they'll want.
Well, it'll finish off Rohan, I think.
They're going to do a made to order as well, aren't they? I think. Jill Monroe, I think they're having anything come out for a while. They will have to come out with a book first. I agree. Frederick Schulz
Two
wants
books though.
True. Is it? What?
The Best of White Dwarf.
Doesn't count.
It's a book, mate.
That's true.
They're not going to release
It does
two
count.
books.
If we're talking books, it does count. It's not an expansion. We'll tell people about the video we've got coming this weekend as well. Yes, do the fellowship off. I'm down for that. We'll both build it. You know, we're both just going to whack the traditional fellowship on the table because we're too upset to change it.
It's not a fellowship without them in it.
I definitely want the Quest of the Ring Bearer book. The aimer is ace, but no rush. Jay did a live stream recently. Maybe they're trying to put SPG front and centre. I agree. I've just said that. You beat me to it. Fair enough. Battle games in the middle of God I miss event. Last year I went to close to 20. Harry hammered it. This year it's only 3 or 4. Is your event still tentatively in the calendar? Because we've all got tickets, haven't we? Me, you, Will.
Yeah.
Ben's going.
Yeah.
Ben's not going.
We're having a sleepover.
But yeah, we're staying in army digs.
An army digs, yeah. Can you imagine what that's going to be like?
I know. You won't see us Sunday. Just forfeit us, mate.
The squaddies get up to all sorts.
We're staying below the squaddies. It's going to get a bit messy, isn't it? Adam Holland, top table bar, bring it back, guys. Great night. The top table arms.
We spoke about that today.
Was amazing. We had a chat about it today.
Yeah.
We've got a date in our heads.
Yeah.
We're making sure we can be kid free, responsibility free, and alcohol fueled, and then it's
it's
happening.
not only for that night; it's for the next morning as well.
Because we were. First one, so the top table arms for anyone tuned in is we decided to do a bit of a live stream of a difference after chatting to people, which is let's sit and have a drink, because we were talking about missing the pub during lockdown.
Yeah.
So it's like let's sit, we'll have a drink. You can hobby if you want. We'll talk about hobby. Yeah. We talked about loads.
We
of
didn't
non-hobby.
really talk about hobby.
We ended up watching movie trailers live. You made me watch Top Gun 2.
Yeah, Top Gun. It's been put back again, hasn't it?
It has. And we did a thing where like people get around in, which means you ask a question and we have to answer it, and everyone in the chat does, and then you nominate someone. And it was just a banter, and we were like, "Oh, we'll do this little 2-hour stream."
We had James Gilrayan sending me videos on my phone of him downing shots.
We had to keep muting his comments, but like we had it planned as like me and Steele have a couple of drinks, and it'll run for like an hour and a half. It ran for 5 hours till 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
I was steaming. I bought a crate of beer, thinking I'll have 1 or 2. Drunk a lot. Like I finished the stream on the last one.
When I turned the stream off, I said, "I couldn't feel my feet."
We ended the stream and me and him were like, "Oh, I can murder a kebab." It was like the pub, and we had a cool pub around. But the Top Table Arms is coming back very soon, and trust me, we'll be singing from the rooftops because it is hilarious. And we'll give you plenty of notice so you can make sure you're free and get involved. And
it's non-structured. We click go. We chat about anything, and it's late now. It's after the watershed.
You can talk about willies and bombs, but does that imply that does that imply that these are structured?
I'm not coming.
By the way, you say it's not structured. This is all winging it. But Top Table Arms is great fun. Make sure you're there. Nick Gadd, I'm curious about Crest of the Ring Bearer because I want the 2 new Rangers. Yeah, forgot about them.
I always forget about them.
Yeah. Do you get a new Faramir as well?
No.
It's got to be on the cards, though, right?
I think it will be. Yeah. That could be another blister. Brother blister.
Brother blister.
Brother blister.
Wow. I want to know what elf things in my mind. Yeah, Nick is a diehard. Roof's here. Waves was making muffins. Photo in the top 10. Photo in I can, you can cook. actually.
Yeah.
Or it didn't happen. Tanya T, still waiting for Middle-earth made to order. Need their Metaloric Scouts? Yeah, they're nice models. I prefer the metal ones because they're the right scale. I don't know if you've seen the plastic metal Scouts. They're huge.
The plastic metal scouts.
The plastic Uruk Scouts. They're like 4 meters wide. They're dumb.
They're slightly different.
Yeah.
When they're painted up, they don't look too bad.
No.
They're alright.
You can notice metal and plastic in the same warband though. Like they stand out like a sore thumb. Will be fun but weird as Fellowship is the Fellowship. Yeah, I agree. That's where we're at. Steve, get some blue stuff. Make some copies of the shields. Wolfen, yeah, that's an idea.
I was in the backs. You do it for me, Reese.
Hey, you could use that bottle of resin. Like 4 years
You
ago.
do it for me, Reese. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Joe Holtzman, I still reckon there'll be a Frodo, Sam and Gollum pack. I
Yes.
agree with that.
Yes.
That I agree with. I don't
Yes.
agree with the Fellowship.
Yes.
Shagra, Arwen, Gildor. Gildor's solid. Arwen would be mint as well because that's goofy as. But I
No,
don't.
they did release a good Arwen, the one that stood up straight like that.
There's no mounted. I also don't.
There's a mounted version as well.
I wonder.
You
no,
had it?
Yeah, but there's no good mounted. That's the only one. I don't like.
No,
it.
there was 2 mounted.
Was there?
Yeah. There was the one that looked very.
Oh, there was with the big flowy
Yeah.
wizard sleeves. Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
absolutely right.
New Frodo, says Frederick.
Yeah. New Frodo, says Frederick. Chandler C says new Lurtz model. New Lurtz model is what I'd be putting my mortgage on. It's got to happen, hasn't it? Like, I wonder how GW do this. Do you think they look at the models and go, right, which is the worst you're getting redone? Or do you think they is it sales driven or a bit of both or faction driven?
Well,
like,
Lurtz is in desperate need of a new model. It has been for years.
Let me ask everyone, because I don't play with against, I think Nick's asleep. Alright, what are you doing?
I'm not comfy.
So the new Lurtz model on paper is now legit. Is he legit in game? Is he terrifying?
He is now, yeah.
Is he nails?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I've read it and gone, he's now incredible. But like, have you played against him? Is he scary?
Oh, I've not played against it. Mate, we've been on lockdown for 4 months. Not played a game.
True. But what do you guys think of new Lurtz? Let us know.
Yeah, if you're in the chat and you've used him in game or you've played against him, let us know what you think. But on paper, he makes complete sense. Basically gets his shield for free as well.
Reese Taylor, new Ringwraith set. Not sure.
I don't think.
Because I think they've got the Dol Guldur ones, and they've got the named, and they've got the generics. I think they can leave Ringwraiths.
And the original ones are still
they're wicked.
Stand up any day of the week.
For 20-year-old models, like I love the one that I think is supposed to be the Witch King. That's like walking and drawing his sword.
Like that.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
Just with the
We're
sword
doing it
sword.
again. Name the model.
Yeah.
But that's pretty wicked. Okay, that's what we were chuckling at about 8 minutes ago. Is it Flying Mammal? I like that Steve wears his TCG title on his shirt tonight. What does it say?
Oh, it's not.
Boss. It's a joke, Steve. Come on, boss. You're the boss. Get the joke.
There's no way Ruth could see what that says. Look at how small it is on there. Oh, is it? Maybe it's gone. It's just my eyes.
I mean, I'm not going to get upset that I'm a van. I'm not going to read into that at all. We'll move on. Nicholas Gardner.
Could you see that, Ruth, on there?
Either that or she's hid behind that wall. One of the two. And she's just been baking muffins, so I don't think she's over there.
Tell you what, you got some eyesight there.
We haven't all got your old eyes, mate.
My eyes.
Nick Gardner, I spoke with Rob Alderman at Nova last year about how the armoured Celeborn sculpt was severely lacking because his robes are very haphazard and don't make logical sense. Cool. Yeah. Glenn Seymour, evening lads. Sorry I'm about an hour late. It's alright, mate. We forgive you as always, you beautiful, beautiful man. Harry Parker is saying, my event is definitely happening. Can't wait. Obviously, lockdown and second spike dependent. I can't wait.
Yeah,
What are you taking?
God knows.
How many points is it, Harry? Let us know. I should read.
Yeah, I mean, we have bought tickets.
Yeah. Do you mind? We just rock
To
up
be honest,
with
I
a box of models.
That is generally what I do.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Flying Mammal, hi Glenn. Good evening. Everyone's saying love to Glenn. George Perkins is in.
Hey, George. George,
New-
what have you got for me?
New Moria would be nice. Plastic Cave Troll.
That's going to be a separate supplement.
Moria's going to get its own box.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
agree.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
it's.
yeah.
I think it's in the next 3 as well. I think it's Eastern. Oh, I'm ruining a video. Cool. By the way, we've got a video.
That's the point.
Should we talk about?
Yeah,
it?
touch on it.
So we've got. Obviously, we're talking about content. We've got a video, and this is a very interesting video because the content within it was populated from our Patreons. So I decided to try something new. So I threw a bit of a survey up to our Patreons.
Yes.
Which is, what do you think the next or the top 5 Middle Earth supplements we don't have should be. Like, what's missing? What are going to be the big ones? And we're making it into a video, so I'm filming it this weekend, so you should see it next week, probably the end of next week. And it's going to have some of our input as well, and we're going to tweak it. And it's going to be the top 5 upcoming or wanted, desired Middle Earth supplements. I've clearly not figured out a title for the video because I can't figure out how to describe it.
You never do, because you always go, I've done a video, what shall I call it?
I just talk.
What shall I call it?
But we're gonna tell you what we think. Us and the Patreons are top 5. Got to be happening. Future expansions for Middle Earth SPGs.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
and that's quite a good segue.
I know, right? I'm gonna let you go.
But,
no,
do you want me to do it?
Oh,
are we on the same page?
Well, let's find out.
Is it about the
what? Soup.
Oh, this guy's a muppet.
Soup.
What?
Soap.
No, what we spoke about today with the patrons. What do you think I'm going to?
I was going to say just talk about the patrons, but then you can roll into that. Go on.
Right, yeah. So if
this is like world class streaming right here.
Yes,
we got you.
It's called.
You know all that nonsense at the start about us doing everything professionally. I'm really sorry.
You know what I said? Yeah, it's like this, but less structured. Anyway, yeah. So if you are in the chat and you are a patron, first off, legends. Secondly, you are not going to be shy in the coming few days, weeks.
Correct.
Hopefully, and spread the word, because we are going to be having a Zoom call with.
We're going to do a hobby hangout just for patrons.
Yeah, we're going to get some paints out. We're going to paint. We're going to start a Zoom call.
Nick, you better come to my house, mate.
We're going to start a Zoom call, and yeah, we're just going to hang out with our patrons, because it would be nice to touch bases with you guys and actually not just have you guys watching us talk absolute.
You're going to be on screen as well.
Macker. We can actually speak to.
It's not going to be streamed on the channel. It's going to be just a private hangout.
Private.
We're like the Patreons is something that's letting us do the new studio and everything we do, and you guys are kind of the lifeblood of the channel.
Yep.
And we're constantly chatting about how we can do more. Like, we don't do content behind a paywall. That's not us. It never will be. And for Patreons, we do things like free dice, free t-shirts. Once you've been with us so long, and we've got a little private Facebook Patreon only group that everyone chats in, and there's like 42. We've got 42 patrons now. Like, love. Just put myself in the face while trying to itch my nose discreetly. And you guys, it's all gone off tonight, hasn't it? You guys are awesome, and we always want different ways, and we love you all for what you're doing. You're all great people. So same reason we do this stream. They're gonna be semi-regular as well.
Basically, what we're doing is we're flipping it. We can't be bothered doing a stream for you guys, so we are putting you on the spot.
You're streaming to us.
Yeah, you're going to entertain us. But so while we're painting, we can watch you guys. It means we can chat, we can interact, we can have a laugh.
We can all show camera models to the camera, and we can just hang out and chat.
Yeah,
we can show cameras to the models.
It's going to be. I thought you were going to say something else, but anyway. Yes, it will be a lot of fun, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. So don't be shy if you're a Patreon.
Get involved.
Get yourself a webcam.
It's going to be fun.
Get your brushes out, and let's get painting and
just sit there, and even if we don't paint, and you just sit and talk, and we talk hobby, and some of it, yeah, it's going to be awesome. So we'll let you know Patreons about that soon. And anyone who is interested in the Patreon, and you do want to support the channel and get some cool freebies and giveaways, head over to patreon.com/toptablegaming.
I'll check the description.
It'll be in the description of this video as
video.
well, and do check out the different levels we've got and what we offer, because it makes this channel tick, and that is awesome.
Well, it makes this happen, yeah.
Correct. Anyway, let's get back in. So Matt Prescott's rocked up. Evening all. How is everyone?
Yes,
good,
Matt.
mate. Everyone's saying hello to each other because Glyn and Matt are awfully late, and it's disgusting. I'm ashamed.
It's terrible.
Harry Parker, I've put pickies up of some prizes, all from the Tolkien exhibit at Oxford. Yes.
Nice.
Super excited. Everyone's saying evening. Nick Gardner, Lurtz needs a new model. Both poses are bland. I like the bow one, but it's not.
Well, there's two bow ones.
I like bow.
There's drawing bow.
We're doing it again. Guess them.
And there's one taking an arrow out of his quiver. Sheath.
Is that not what you?
Sheath.
Is it not a sheath?
That's not a sheath.
Okay.
Sheath stop you getting pregnant.
No.
Yes.
Okay, moving on. We're very tired tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God.
Sheath.
Lurtz still needs his throwing shield special. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Imagine if you could do it and then he doesn't count as having the shield as war gear.
Do you remember Marley did? He come to an event at Stockport. It might have been one of the destinations.
Objective marker.
And he brought Fellowship, and one of the objective markers was the shield in the tree.
It was so good, wasn't it?
It was class.
It was legit.
And I always said I was going to steal it as soon as everyone forgot that Marley did it, and I've just brought it up again, so I can't.
Now you've told everyone.
Yeah.
It's not going to be that exciting now. Well done.
No.
Nicholas Gardner, well, that shows what impact they've made. You are on a massive TV, that's why she can read your t-shirt, and you've got one of those cameras that you talk about a lot, so it's probably good definition. Got one of them 4Ks, Steve. 4K, mate. 4K. Joe Monroe, we don't all have old man eyes. Well, I also could read that. Hey Rob, doing good reading the 40k rulebook, so Glenn's having a butcher's.
Good man.
Skullmunch reckons a new Smaug. It wouldn't surprise me.
Stop trolling.
Could just happen, couldn't it? Oh, I love some great. Oh my God, we're now massively behind. It's 800 points, I think. Well, I'd like to think you know, Harry.
Yeah,
to be quite honest with you, mate.
Saying that, to be
honest,
honest,
it's not scouring.
If someone asked me what scouring was, I'd be like, oh.
Complicated list building restrictions. Read the pack. It's not straightforward. We're screwed. We'll just bring a box of models and you can write a list for us, mate. Yeah. Didn't think 40k was for you, Glyn. How about you? Harjinder Singh says, I think they will go into Moria after the Fellowship. I agree. I think after the Fellowship, it's either Moria or Eastern Kingdoms. Oh, no. Last Alliance. I've got to talk about Last Alliance.
Do you think Quest for the Ring Bearer they're classing it as one of the smaller supplements, or is it a big supplement?
It's a narrative supplement. It's not a match play supplement. If you look at it as open narrative,
so you're gonna look. So you're playing it as.
Oh, it is.
It's on the smaller side.
It's like Battle Companies. Here's an alternate way to play the game.
Well, yeah, Custom Fellowship is, but I mean the supplement as a whole.
I don't think it's going to have new... It might have new profiles, and I don't know what they've confirmed.
Well, it's got the 2 Rangers in it, mate. They're new.
Alright, it's going to have 2 new profiles in it.
This guy played that.
I still think it's going to be a small 20 years, yeah.
So then it might be Moria after, because they tend to go... What was the... Oh, it was, because it was War in Rohan before, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
And then this. So yeah, it'd be a big one, so it could be Moria next.
I've just said...
What would be another big one?
I'm going to ruin the video.
Oh, sorry.
I said 3 of the 5 just then, and everyone can just rewind and listen to it.
I'll still watch the video.
Rob Camp, getting into my 40k boxes this weekend, and then that'll be my hobby for a while. I'm going to do a crusade of our group. Crusade is where we're at, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm about.
We got our little crusade journals. We're ready.
Rob, when are you coming back over, mate?
We need you, man. It's been too long.
I miss your face.
He's a great legend, isn't he?
Legend.
Can all these painted
We had
models...
a cracking night out at the weekend, I remember.
Is that when... No, I didn't go to the Blossoms.
Oh, you missed out, mate.
Did I?
Oh, you missed out. It was belting.
Well, you say I missed out, but somebody had to run the event the next day because you were sat in the corner in the fetal position. No one spoke to you on the Sunday. So someone had to keep the ship sailing,
It was
didn't
a
they?
good night out, that. Luke got manhandled in the pub.
I remember. I've heard the stories.
He got sexually assaulted in the pub.
Let's move on. Rob Camp says, as always, the Patreon is awesome. These guys are worth it. Yes, legend. Flying Mammal sounds awesome. Joe Ramo. Steve is going to be on the internet painting, worth a tenner. I know, right? Because you've watched battle streams for 4 months. And
I mean, I've not promised I'll be painting. I said I'd have my brushes out.
They'll be around. They'll be in shot. Nicholas Gardner. Zoom mocking might be worth Patreon. You know it, Nick. Glenn Seymour, one of my local buds got me playing 8th and got me excited about 9. Necrons all the way. Team Necrons. Will Nick be there and will there be soup? I'm assuming we mean the Zoom call. You'll get involved, won't you, Nick? Yes! You're going to see Top Table Nick for the first time ever.
I'm looking forward to seeing everyone.
It's going to be dope, isn't it?
Because you know, like sometimes, like we think we're dead funny.
Do you know what we should do?
And people could be just watching going, what the frig are these guys?
We should do a thing where we all like high five through the screens on the screen, no?
It won't work. Because what about the person that's on that side of me?
Well, he just goes like that to someone up. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on.
We could Mexican wave.
Sheath is for swords. Thank you. It's not that rude thing you thought.
It is.
You sheath your sword.
Let's
move on. Let's move on. Don't take anything out of a sheath and put it in a bow. Glenn Seymour, SPG, what's that again? Lockdown's done weird things to us, man. Green Tree, hello all, can't stay long. Yes, Green Tree, good to have you in, man.
Brother.
Felt rude not to say hello. Hope everyone is well. We are, mate, we hope you are.
Hope you're well.
Glenn Seymour, Luke got groped, there was pool darts and bants. Yes, I believe so. Can't wait for Scouring in October. Yeah so, tell us a bit more about Scouring. Guys, we've got 20 minutes left as well, so throw any questions at us you've got right now. We've got 20 minutes before we wrap up. Tell us about Scouring, my man. What's going on?
Well, Scouring's ready to go. Scouring was ready to go pre-lockdown.
I'm excited.
We're at the. I mean, we're at the mercy of the government as to whether any changes will have to be made.
Is it the week after Harry's event?
It's the last weekend in October.
So it's 2 weeks. I think Harry's mid-October. Harry?
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's after Harry's. So hopefully, if things keep heading in the right direction, we can have the full allocation that we have said. But if we have to narrow it down, it'd be a great shame. But I mean, on the plus side, 2021's looking good.
Ooh, is it looking good? Are you
2021
going there and telling them things?
2021 is looking good.
Guys, all pressure Steve to spoil something awesome because you know he can't not.
No, I won't.
I'm not going to let him out. Nick, can you have your finger over the mute button just so we can kill Steve from ruining next year's plans?
Well, no, yeah.
Well, no, yeah. Oh, God, here we go. I'm very nervous right now.
Just listen out after October for news. We'll be in the new series. I'm saying nothing.
You're saying a lot.
I'm saying nothing. But anyway, yeah, Scouring 2020 is at the minute it's full steam ahead. Prizes are bought, everything's in place. I've just got to sort the goodie bags, but I can't really do that till closest to the time because I don't know about numbers yet.
Venue's ready for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, man. I'm looking forward. I'm you know what? I'm looking forward to seeing everyone.
I know.
I feel like there's so many. I mean, we've seen quite a bit of each other of late.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was just...
There was a couple of months where we didn't see
each other. Yeah, it was just
yeah.
over the Tinterweb. But just generally, like, chatting to people, coming... I didn't realise how much I'd made... Because I come here, I go to Element to get in here most of the time.
It's our way into the
But I always
studio.
see people playing SBG, like, that's, see Reese a lot, and everyone else.
Chris Rains, all those guys.
Yeah, everyone else, Nine,
Colm.
everyone. And I always have a mooch. To be fair, I mooch around even if I don't know anyone. I'll just say hello because I'm a bit weird like that. I miss that. I just miss chatting to people. It's very weird how much I miss it.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that I am an actual legend and very sociable.
Okay.
But it just turns out that I am.
I was saying something very similar to someone. I think it was me and Nick have chatted about it as well because obviously I run the Northwest Gaming Centre.
Yes.
That's part of what I do. And it was super exciting to get it open because we wanted to, obviously in a very safe way, give people their hobby back and the ability to come and just roll dice and do that thing that we all love. And I was so pumped when I came.
Exactly with the...
Yeah, because I was off for like 3 months as well. And I'm like, wicked. I'm going back to work. I can't wait to roll some dice. And then do you know what? All week didn't bother me. I didn't want to play a game. It was just so kind of refreshing. And it was like going back to your little Zen place, just being in a room full of people playing games.
Yeah.
Not necessarily standing on the table because you can't, because you're not allowed spectators for social distancing and stuff, but just being in a room where people are hobbying, like Nick's painting my stuff in the corner, like everyone's playing games, I'm running around looking busy, covered in red powder because Nick didn't seal his board. We're not getting into that, but the gaming centre looks like a tie-dye right now.
Should have sheathed it.
Should have sheathed Stop. But no, like, I realised it wasn't gaming for me that I missed, even though I've now played a game and it was awesome. It was just being around it.
Yeah.
And events will be like that, leveled up.
It's seeing pals in it, seeing people that you're used to bumping into a couple of times a week. That didn't happen for 4 months nearly.
Yeah.
And it's still not happening fully now. So, yeah, just getting everyone in here and seeing everyone and being able to put on an event that everyone is enjoying and is as eager for as I am, because everyone's at that starvation.
I can say this with no bias as well, because pre us doing Top Table, I came to a Scouring just as a player. Like when we knew each other, but we weren't doing channel stuff. Like, it's the event of the year. Like, for me, and I know I'm now involved and that's biased, but it was always the event that I was like, and granted it's on home turf as well, but it was like the one I'm pumped for. Like, nowhere else are you playing on custom boards with custom terrain and just the bants and the laugh and
it's hard for me to make a
Scouring's
statement like that because it's hard for me to judge that because it's weird judging it and you're not, because it's my event, I don't play in it. But I do like the vibe that Scouring has.
Yeah, it's wicked.
It's a nice, relaxed.
It's going to be
Everyone's
awesome.
having a laugh.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait. Like, it's going to be great fun.
Yeah.
So let's see what they're saying in the chat then. We've got Rob Camp. I want to be back this year, but hopefully next year if things are in a better situation. Yeah, the world's messed up. We've just got to roll with it. Weekender was legendary, and the nights out are epic. Weekender was the thing of legend. It's ascended now to glorious things. It's in the comments. I've seen it. Nick's drawing a 3 with a paintbrush at me. Technically, I'm not reading anything more about scabbards and unsheathing. We're moving past it, Glenn. So Harry has checked the rules for his own event, and it's 800 points.
Thank you.
And yours is a fortnight after mine. For 800 points.
At least someone knows what's going on.
That's like 4,000 hobbits. I can't wait. I don't think I've got
800 points is a lot. I mean, 800.
He said there's some army restrictions, so it might be like Sam Page's events where it's like, I used to love them by the way, where it's like, it's 800 points, which at the time was a bit above the norm, but
2 heroes have to equate to X.
350. Yeah. So it makes you take the big things to offset spam.
I'm going to read it. I'll probably either go Isengard.
Ooh, with Dunland or pure Isengard?
Probably pure. Because the reason being is we started a slow grow pre-lockdown. And I've got about 1,500 points of Isengard.
Can we tell the internet that you started that as a Dunland one and then just went, Berserkers and Crossbows and Lurks and no Dunland made the table?
No.
Okay, we should.
That's not true.
Yeah.
You lying so-and-so.
So you're going Isengard. I'm obviously going to be Hobbits or Hun's Rocks because they're the two armies guys have done for me.
Yeah. See,
probably Hobbits. I need to use Hobbits because I got them. They were done just before lockdown. I based them in lockdown. They've never hit the table.
Because you imagine what my ballistas will do to them Hobbits.
I won't play you. You'll be on. I'll be on the bottom table drunk. It's fine. Glyn Seymour, weekend of 3. Conversations. Tanya T, tell us more, Steve. Steve is doing nothing in 2021. Nick, mute button. Nothing is happening. Nothing is going on. It's all okay.
At the minute, at the minute, there's just a lot of conversations happening because we are in a very good place where we are. As bad as the lockdown, I'll put it this way: as bad as the lockdown's been. It's also been there is a positive to it that we've been able to take a step back, look at what we've achieved thus far, which we're very, very proud of.
Correct.
I'm very, very proud of it. But kind of looked at it and seen where maybe we didn't do things the way they should have been done, and we can do things a little bit better. Just that really, make things a little bit better than build on what we've already got, and it's like we've completed stage 1.
Yep.
Now on to stage 2.
We were talking about today as well. Between us, we've run some crazy events for multiple systems, and I think we can bring something pretty special that you just can't get.
Yeah.
But we shall see.
Yeah.
Reese, good job on reading ahead. Are you starting a Gene Stealer army, Jay, after Necrons? Don't try and trick me into swearing again on the stream. After Necrons, it's Custodes. Because they're big and gold, and
if you want to know what Jay's doing, have a look in the Facebook group to see which are the beardiest lists.
And find Nick Moore on Instagram and you'll see everything that Jay's paying. I'm moving on. Harry says, you definitely need to read the rules. You lose your leader after day 1.
What?
Oh, wow.
So my leader is going to be a Uruk captain then.
Mine's Fatty Bulger, it's fine.
Saying that, you don't get to choose your leader in the new rules, do you? It's the highest.
It's got to be the highest
tier. So the trick is to have a couple on the same tier. Okay, I can do that. I'm definitely not bringing.
Wasn't there just a Jay's the power game? And look at him metagaming this already.
Do you know? I'm going to bring that. You know that list that everyone spoke about for years. No. How would it be if you brought an Isengard list with no named heroes, all captains?
That was common in the old edition. Common-ish.
I'd never seen it. I'd seen it talked about. I'd never seen it.
Do you know what I still want to do?
What?
Theoden and Rohan captains.
I nearly said something.
I've always
I nearly said something.
Do you know what? When the new edition come out, there was a conversation somewhere that got onto this.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
And Theoden and as many Rohan captains as fit, so they're all benefiting from Theoden's rule. Imagine if you can evade some shooting.
But you'd lose Theoden after day 1, though.
True, I'm just talking generally now.
Yeah.
But imagine the turn where Theoden and 11 captains, with gambling as well, hit an all heroic combat. They all just go into one model. They should all kill one model into another. You can take like 22 models off, 24 models off in a turn. Like, it's terrifying, and I'd love to see it on the table. But it's one of those, isn't it? There's huge counters to it. You play a shooting army, you've lost. Yeah. But you play an army that doesn't, and you can hit a wall or hit something that can't break up, and you could just decimate it.
Play Iron Hills.
Yeah,
stuck.
Yeah, you'd bounce off them because they're annoying little fellas, aren't they?
I thought you'd say something else.
No, I nearly did.
They're annoying little fellas.
I corrected it on the way out. Woo!
Change the vowel.
Yeah, that's it. That's an interesting one I've always wanted to try. So, Flying Mammal Weekend of 3. Woohoo! Cheesy Crow returns. Yeah, they know. They know. Yeah. And Joe Holzman says, So you mean the new Assault on Helm's Deep Legion, Steve? Oh, that is a grim one to play against.
Yeah, it is pretty much that, yeah.
I played 2 games with my Hunter Orcs against that, with Keith pre-lockdown from Element Games.
So is it? Yeah, because there will be no named Uruks on it, will there? Yeah, there won't be.
Yeah, it's a very good list actually as well. It's really good. It's really good. Right, guys, we've got 10 minutes left. Spam us.
That's my list.
Is it?
Yeah, that's my
Are
list.
are you calling it now?
That's my list.
Harry, lock it in before he changes to some negative play
That's
experience.
my list.
Do this now before he ruins your event. With
No,
his
that's my list.
800 points. I wonder what that gets me in Hobbits.
How many? Right.
They're all about 5 points if you average it out.
Uruk captains,
He's not
2
Hobbits.
ballistas,
They're not Hobbits.
and how many Uruk warriors do I need to paint?
Let's get your books out. Oh my god, we're going to have events to motivate us painting again.
That's crazy.
I'm doing a bit of AOS. Actually, there's another thing I'm doing. I've started some AOS because I painted a Bone Reaper army pre-lockdown. Then the errata came out and just went, blew it up because I picked the horrible thing. And now it's like...
Always go middle of the road, mate.
Well,
FAQs don't
I
work around
painted
again.
some of everything.
Yeah.
But now it's like, you painted 30 of them, you need 50. You painted one of them, you need 2. There's no... Every list I write has just got holes in it. And I thought if I paint a bit of everything, it'll work.
Yeah.
So I contrasted 20 more Mortek Guard and a Catapult and some heroes. So there's a bit more hobby that I squeezed in. But they're sat on my painting table just waiting to be dry brushed.
I'll be painting on Sunday. I'll be painting Lord of the Rings stuff on Sunday on the stream.
So, Sunday?
On
Battle streams. Is
Yeah,
it still going to be like 9 PM start?
It's Sunday, so we might change the time.
A bit earlier.
Yeah. I think we're going to have to go back, because at one stage it was going weekly, but I have to keep cancelling because life's just busy. Plus, obviously now the studio's back opening, we're filming. We might have to go back to less than weekly, but
Yeah.
I'll make it work one way or the other.
No, that's fair. So we've not got long left, guys. Anything you want to throw in, do let us know. But to summarise, we've got... So what's coming in the week ahead? We've got... there's going to be another Tabletop News video, hopefully on Monday or early next week.
Yes.
Are you going to tackle this one? Because one thing we didn't say is it's not always going to be me doing it, but it will always be one of us doing it.
Yeah, I can tackle it,
Yeah, Tabletop News number 2.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Get to use my new toys.
You've got your sweet little new setup at home that I'm dead envious of as well.
Jay bought a new mic.
Oh, damn.
So Jay messaged me and we were talking about the sound quality on videos.
Yeah.
And because you got a new camera.
I did.
He sold his old camera and got a new camera.
I did.
He didn't know how to use his old camera, now he doesn't know how to use this one.
But I bought like a proper digital SLR. Like Luke could make things look amazing, and Ben's stuff looked gorgeous. Yours looks okay. And I don't care what the frame rate or the aperture of my ISO / frames per second is. It's not me. So the camera was wasted on me. And Sony have just released a new camera that does all the fancy blurry background stuff, and it's cool, isn't it? It does all the stuff.
Nice. It's about that big though.
Yeah, it is. It's
That's
like
the
a point and shoot, but it does it all automatically. It's built for YouTubers and idiots. This guy.
And he's not a YouTuber.
So I got a new camera, and I also no. But carry on. So yeah, I treated myself to a new mic. You carry on.
So obviously Jay got this new all singing, all dancing mic. I couldn't not have one.
If you look at Tabletop News 1, you can see it clipped on my shirt. It's basically a wireless lava mic, isn't it?
What were we talking about that brought me onto this?
No idea. You just went on a tangent.
Did I?
What we've got coming this week, and then you were like, microphones. I don't remember.
Did I?
I don't know.
You said about Steve's new setup.
Oh, Steve's new
Oh
setup.
right, yeah. So basically, Anyway, So
I've got new mics.
we've got these new mics. Hopefully the sound is a lot better. So I don't mind doing that video. That'll be alright.
Yeah, Tabletop News.
Sat
That's
middle
it.
corner.
Tabletop News 2.
Tabletop News 2.
Now, Steve's built a little seating area with it, and I'm very jealous, and I'm probably going to redecorate the dining room.
You've seen
again.
what it was made out of. You won't be jealous.
I know, but it looks cool. I like the idea of being sat down. It might stop me waving my arms like this in every video I film, because I do that a lot.
Someone's got to do something with them videos.
There's got to be a meme of
Put
me
music.
just big fish, little fish. I really hope there's nobody who's going to... Nick Gardner's going to do that. I'm calling it now. He's going to be on it. But no, so we've got Tabletop News coming, and then of course we've got probably towards the end of next week we've got an SPG video.
Yes.
We've got our top 5 upcoming supplements for Middle Earth, and there's some other bits.
Well, to be fair, so we've got a couple of them sort of like make it home videos. But
Talking Head videos.
But by next week, hopefully,
I'd like to
be in
think
here.
by next Sunday we won't. Oh, something's happened. I'm not reading. I'd like to think by next Sunday we probably won't have filmed in here, but it will be ready to film.
Yeah. When it's ready, what we might do is a bit of a tour. We can just walk around and show people.
Come on, until you get it all in one shot. Just stand still. Here's the studio. Good night.
No, but you know what I mean? So the next one of these, pre us sitting down, we might do a walk around because we could plug... actually, I can do a thing on my phone. I worked out how to do it on this. So it's a wireless cam.
Really?
And we can walk around with that and then I can just turn it off and we can switch straight back
Why
to
have we bought some amount of tech? We should get 3 iPhones done.
Yeah, because iPhones are only like £1,200 each.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, fair.
Yeah, why didn't we do that?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Solid. But no, we'll show you the studio. And of course, it is an open door for anyone who wants to come and play SPG, 40k, or any game we don't play. Like, we will play anything.
Yeah.
Just come down, hang out. Steve will buy the steaks, and we'll roll some dice. Standard. So that is exciting. So we've got lots coming as well, and we are always up.
Oh! The other new series.
Soup. Oh, yeah! We forgot about that.
Yeah, that's
So,
coming.
that's
ready to go.
So I had a brainchild pre-lockdown, and it was going to be something that me and Ben tackled, but obviously Ben is no longer with us. He has sailed east, as they say.
He sailed into the west. Into the west? Into the east?
Well, if you go east enough, you end up west.
Yeah,
so it's fine. So he just might be going the long way.
Well, if the Earth's flat.
Let's not. So we have got a brand new series that you should all know about, which is Knife in the Dark. So what we've done is we've developed, and me and Steve are going to be working on this now, and it's going to be definitely at the forefront of SPG content. It's going to be a World Cup style event where 16 200-ish point warbands battle it out in a World Cup style winner takes all tournament. So we've got 8 good lists and 8 evil lists. We've perfected the lists. We've got a beautiful logo and a little...
Perfected is a strong word.
We've got a logo for the series, and we're literally... And it won't necessarily just be me and Steve playing. We might have guests in. And we're going to literally play rounds all the way through until there's one winner. And it's going to be kind of on a 2v2. Everything starts X apart to not favour shooting armies falling back. And it's going to be a winner-takes-all thing until there's one warband left. So expect to hear...
It's a bit of fun, but I think it'll be really good content.
Expect to hear way more about that. That's probably going to be it gets a day of the week, and you get a video every week as well. Yeah. But we're going to do a video soon announcing it all in its entirety, showing you the cool new stuff, taking you through the warbands, and then we get stuck into the games. Yeah, and we're going to have battles, and it's going to be epic. And every faction, there's hobbits, there's elves, there's humans, there's orcs, there's goblins. They're all in there, and we've done our best to kind of balance the list. So if it's Moria, they're not taking 40 goblins. We try and build them so it's like 20 models max. So they're having to use heroes to get to the 200 points. Whereas the more expensive stuff might only be 6 models because they're 15, like Iron Hills. Mm-hmm. But it's going to be exciting. And Knife to the Dark, we're excited to play it. We've got some beautiful little 2v2s and stuff. And that's going to be some really awesome, short, snappy dice rolling that we're going to have some fun with as well. Yep. So lots coming.
Bit more Middle-earth content. And then obviously, on top of that, we have already said that, well, we've already started it really. We've started to dip our toe into 40k. So you'll be seeing some 40k battle reports also. And then everything else in between. Really.
TLDR, tons coming, excited to do it. So let's smash up on the comments and then we'll wrap up. So Glyn says, over scouring weekend since I'm not on the list, going to go studio/flat hunting between C and U people. I don't know if you can say that word. Hope you're keeping well and enjoying painting Jay's army, Nick. Looking forward to it, Glyn. Always a pleasure to have you. Rob Camp, top table, Glyn has a ring to it. Dice Tales is smiling. Glyn Seymour says, bad idea, Rob. I'm probably going to agree with Glyn, I'm not going to lie. No one understands him. We'd have to get a translator. Nicholas Gardner, is it a King LSR? Oh, God. How do you block someone from the chat? Glenn Seymour says, top table news named after top table Nick, #TTN. Mm-hmm. Nick Gartner says, so it's like Middle-earth's Deadliest Weapons. Yes, very much so. Yeah,
but better.
Couldn't name the name, could we? I've joined late, says Russell Guyver.
Russell.
We're about to wrap up, my man.
Russell, man. Where have you been, bro?
Have there been some announcements from Middle-earth? There's been loads. We've talked about a new video series. Yep. You're going to have to rewind in case you did catch this because we're behind. We've got to talk about a new video series, what we think about Quest of the Ringbearer when it's coming, what we like, what we don't want, new models. Watch the stream, my man.
Yeah, watch it back.
Let us know.
There's lots of chat about Middle-earth. I mean, Middle-earth's been probably top of the agenda tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
But there's obviously more Middle-earth content, as we just mentioned before, and Jay's videos about what we hope to expect in Middle Earth SBG is coming next week.
Correct, yeah.
Next week.
Absolutely. That's it.
That's it. Done. Another one.
Episode 39 on the books, guys. As always, don't forget, I appreciate all the support you give the channel. Like the video. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not. And do head over to the Top Table Gaming community on Facebook. We've now got over 1,500 members.
Crazy.
It is the best tabletop community on Facebook.
It is
Fact.
the best. It is
Fact.
the best.
Ranked.
I've been in them all.
We've never
Ours is the
even had
best.
to like ban anyone or
No,
tell
I mean,
anyone
I've
off.
had to ban you a couple of times.
Yeah,
I'll
but
let
you
you
always,
back in.
yeah, it's only a week in it, and these guys appreciate the quiet.
Yeah.
But no, get over to the tabletop group if you want to support the channel further. We've got Patreon where we get to do things like kit out this amazing studio. We've got we're gonna have a Zoom call, start some regular
That's
hobby
exciting.
hangouts.
That's
I'm looking
exciting.
forward to it.
That's
We're
exciting.
gonna hang out with our Patreon soon. We've got all sorts going on, and don't forget, 2020 is the year that we're gonna dial up what we do here at Top Table. So make sure you keep getting involved. Keep washing your hands, as Steve would say.
Keep washing your hands.
And that's everything from me. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Anything from you before we go?
No.
That was easy.
As per, you speak a lot. You said it all.
Got it done.
So yeah, thanks guys. I'll see you later.
Take care. Have a
Bye-bye.
great evening. Love, love, love.